Welcome back to Kwesi Ball TV. Thank you so much. Hey guys, share, subscribe, like. This is our final preview for this season. You guys know what the deal is. On Saturday, it's gonna be cracking. So guys, come on in, share, subscribe, like. All right. LFC news is that everybody seems to be fit except Thiago, that is working. He's winning his battle for fitness, and it seems like tomorrow will be the decider whether he's going to be able to play or not. You know, he had an injury to his Achilles, and it's very, very painful. So the man is really, really fighting hard. We didn't know what happened. All we saw was he kicked the ball, passed from one side of the field to the other side towards, I think it was Trent or Salah during the final match versus Wolves. And then he just sapped himself off. We are hoping that he's doing well. We know Fabinho has won his battle. He's back with full training with the team. VVD also, you know, although his was more of a precautionary issue with his knee, so they didn't want to risk it. So, you know, he missed the Southampton game and he missed the Wolves game. Salah, of course, we know he's good because he played against Wolves and scored a goal. So now we're just going to hope that Thiago will be good and he'll be able to play through the pain because, yeah, those injuries are very, very difficult to deal with. In terms of the lineup, I mean, I think we're going to go with his trusted lineup, and it's going to be, of course, Alisson. It's going to be Trent. It's going to be Dow. I'll come back to that one. It's going to be VVD, of course, and then it's going to be Robo. The middle three, of course, since Fabinho is doing well right now, I'm pretty sure he's going to be holding that number 6. It's a toss-up between Keita and Henderson, but I think my captain will win that battle. And then Thiago, depending on his battle with his fitness. If it's not Thiago, then he's going to play Keita on the left and hopefully bring Thiago in during maybe in the last 20 or 30 minutes. Up 3, it's Diaz, Mane, and Salah. That one, there's no even a debate on that part. But the last person that I left is a battle between Ibu and Mate. Because Trent's side is going to be going against somebody with such a high pace. Usually when club plays anybody who's coming on the left and has a high pace, he usually plays Ibu because Trent will bomb forward. If Trent bomb forward and his midfielder, which is Henderson or Keita, is not available and we are in such a high line, we need somebody with a lot of speed to track back, and that is Ibu. We know Vinicius is going to be on the left side going against Trent. So I'm definitely seeing that. Matip has more of an IQ because he's an elder statesman. He's been playing for a long time. He has a lot of experience in this. But that side is going to be dealing with a lot of speed. So in that case, physicality plus strength physicality, strength, and pace, you go with Ibu. But if we are not going to be bombing forward a lot. We're just going to try to contain and just control the match by passing a lot. If Matip start, then I know that we're going to be more controlled. We're going to be passing the ball a lot rather than just bombing forward like we usually, because we're going to play for high line. So if you're going to play for high line, you need people to track back. And that side, club likes trying to go way up there and make those crosses. If Matip start, then I know that we are going to press, but we're not going to go Genga press. We're going to be very, very, very controlled. It's not going to be a crazy high octane, press. It's mostly going to be pass the ball, and then, create a chance. Just control the match. Let the midfield touch the ball. Let everybody touch the ball. Let the fans get into the game, and then we move on. If Matip plays, then that's exactly what we're going to do. If Ibu plays, then I understand that Klopp is trying to get a lot of goals early and then maybe sub somebody out. So, and we know they're going to play with a very experienced midfield. And that is my concern. It's not Vinicius' speed or whatever. The idea is somebody has to give the ball to Vinicius. And that is Modric. And he is my concern right now. So whoever is playing up in the middle 3 has to get to Modric every single time. You don't have to take the ball from him, but you have to make sure that he passes the ball sideways or backwards. That is my most important concern on how we're going to deal with it. Because if Modric is playing, that means Thiago probably has to get on it. And that's why I'm worried about, because Thiago will not be 100% fit. Cruz is going to be dealing with either Keita or Henderson. And of course, the two number 6, the two Brazilian guys, Casemiro and Fabinho, are going to just be dealing with each other. But the person that has to hold on into Modric is the one that concerns me, because if we're able to keep Modric quiet, then Vinicius is basically pointless. Everybody will be like, well, we're not talking about Karim the Dream. No. Karim the Dream only needs a slip of a chance and then he scores. But if Karim does not get the pass, he's not going to score. He's not going to score. So we need somebody to be holding on their midfield, kept all the passing lane, and then let our attackers deal with their defense. We know how their defense are not playing well. Alaba, with such a great skill when he was in Bayern Munich, he's not doing well at Madrid right now. Milito, yeah, I mean, he sometimes just be running around creating a lot of mistakes. So I think if we control the midfield, we won this match. If we control this match, this midfield, Thiago gets to do Thiago things, and Henderson or Keita is able to do what they need to do. Fabinho is going to be more calm because he doesn't need to be bombing forward. He will just be protecting the back two. If that happens, then the game is over in the first half, because we know they have like a power punch to finish hard. They are very good in finishing the last 15 minutes of a game. But if we are able to control the midfield, then we will probably score more goals. By the time they try to come back, the game will be too late for them to come back. That's what I'm saying. So Thiago plays well, Keita or Henderson plays well, then Fab is going to play well. Because Fab, a lot of times when he struggles, is because the two number 8 in front of him are not doing well. And then everything falls up on him. And when everything falls up on him, Van Dijk doesn't do well because he has to make sure that everybody's well, and he's all over the place sometimes. So I'm just saying, our midfield has to do very, very well. Now, during the course of time, this is what makes Ancelotti so great, is he's going to bring Camavinga in, probably Rodrigo, to come in and, finish it, because they're going to finish with high octane in the midfield. And that's how they've been beating PSG, beating City, beating Chelsea, is that they will control the field for about 65, 75 minutes and then bring the young kids to run you ragged. And Rodrigo and Camavinga are very, 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 very good in doing that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm saying, that if the midfield is already in control for 65, 70 minutes, I don't care what those two comes in, they will have to work really, really hard to take over. By the time they take over the midfield, it'll be too late for them to catch up on whatever the score is. So that midfield battle between Modric or Thiago or Modric or Keita or Modric or Henderson, it needs to be won in the first half. By second half, they will have to make a change. And that means now the way they're playing has changed. If we control the ball and we passing the ball like Liverpool plays, like the way we played Villarreal in the second half, this game is over, because their defense will not be able to contain our attack. But this game, you're talking about Real Madrid here. They are no joke. They are not the Real Madrid of 4 or 5 years of the Cristiano and Bale and Benzema these days. That's not them, but they're still deadly. The heritage of that club is, this is their tournament. As much as I tell everybody LFC, US, the Champions League is Liverpool's. We sit at the table with them, except that they sit at the head of the table. That's just, that's real. We sit at the table with them, Bayern, Barca, AC Milan, and then, a few other teams might sit in the lower table, in the other table. But guess what? Madrid sits at the head of the table when it comes to UCL. This is their. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for riding with me again during this season. I appreciate you. This game, trust me, I'm starting to get nervous now. And I think tomorrow I'm going to be a wreck all day for this match to play. I just want us to play. I'm glad we are not waiting 3 weeks like we did when we played against Spurs. So it's going to be fun. I know the guys who are going to Paris are going to enjoy. Grace, get me my mandolins, man. Get me my mandolins when you come back. It's going to be crazy out there. The Liverpool fans are going 50,000 deep from what we're hearing. So you know, this is an important trophy, and the fans are gonna will up the team so that we win this. We need number 7. All right. So guys, thank you. Like I said, after this season, we're gonna take a little break, but we're gonna come with you with short, you know, transfer. You know, the silly season has started. You know, so we were gonna be coming with you when we hear the credible transfer coming up for Liverpool, and if there's a big transfer coming up for another team, we would, you know, we would drop a video for that. You know, like the Mbappe situation, and right now we're talking about Neymar might go to Chelsea. So it's gonna be a crazy, silly season. So stick with us. We appreciate you all being with us all season. This is LFC going against Real Madrid preview, Champions League. That's what we're here for. Yes, I'm hearing about this thing about Mane, but we shall see after Champions League. All of it shall be unraveled. Same thing with Tchouaméni. Everybody thought he was going to Madrid, but hey, he's still there. So guys, thank you so much. Share, subscribe, like, get our name out there, guys. Get our name out there. And you know, we shall see you guys. Peace.